Okay, so today we are going to create a website to use for our micro business. We're going to first go over here to where it says sign in. Then we are going to continue with Google. I already have an account for this username, so it comes here to a site already. So I want to get out of here and create a new site. You guys will come automatically right here. So you'll choose Other and start with Wix Editor. When you get to this point, Wix works on a two-column layout. You have your different types of your different categories on this side, and then you have templates in those categories on this side. So what you first need to choose is what kind of website you want. You can choose for this project a landing page, a full website, or an e-commerce site. A landing page is a single page that will feature your product and a way to gather customers' information. That's it. It's really simple. A lot of apps will use it, and it's just a way to say, hey, here's my app. Now go to the App Store and download it. If you want a full site, it's for like services or products. There are going to be multiple pages to that, and it's going to be for more information. And then last, for e-commerce, e-commerce is if you are going to be selling a product. So if you are going to be selling t-shirts or something like that where you are going to want to make money. If you are actually going to create a website, all of it would cost money, with e-commerce being the most, because you are actually buying and selling and you have to maintain a store. So you need to choose what you want to create first, and then you'll come over here and you will look at the different categories. And then once you choose a category, you can come over here and you can search, or you can go through on your different columns. And I'm going to look at a landing page. To look through the columns, this goes in a two-column format. You have your categories over here, and then you have the templates in that category. So I'm going to look at a landing page first. So I just type in landing page, and then, so that was my category. And then over here on my second column, I'll have all of the templates in that category. So you can scroll through and look at some of the pre-designed templates, and you can look at what might catch your eye. Now, even though this one says coming soon, if you like that design for your product, if you can try to make that work for you, you're more than welcome to give that a shot. I'm going to go back up here and choose this one. If I want to view it, I can click view, and that will open up in a browser page, and you can look at what that will actually look like. You can scroll down. Now, even though on this landing page there's a lot of different information, there's only one button that is calling for action, and that is like to start your cleanse. So that would take you to the actual website. So you can start, or down here at the bottom it gives information. So there's only two separate places. So like for the App Store, there would be a button to take you to the App Store. So if I liked this layout, I could go to edit, or if I wanted to come down here and look at this one, I could go to view and look at the next one. So here we have just home, and then we have notify me to get information. So if I wanted this one, I could go to edit this site, and this will bring up the Wix editor. The editor is where you are actually going to be making all of the changes for your website. On Wix, the editor is a drag and drop interface, which means you just click and drag your items wherever you want to go. You also just double click and you can make your changes. It's very similar to Canva in that you just click and then you will have different options. Anytime you click on your item, you will have options here. You can also have options over here to the side. So each time you click on an item, you will get options that will edit those items. You also have options on this menu over here. If you click on them, things will pop up. You can change the background. You can come over here and you can add text, you can add images, galleries. It depends on what type of website you're putting together, how in depth you will get to all of this stuff. If you just look around Wix, you can really figure out most of it. It's a pretty simple program. Just by clicking and looking around, you're going to find out a lot of stuff. If you ever mess anything up, there are undo and redo buttons. So it's really, really simple to figure out just by kind of playing around. If you do want to add your own image, you can click on image and then go to image uploads. And then you can go upload images and choose an image that you want to use. Click done, select the image that you want, and then it will go on your page and you can just move whatever you want. Okay, so let's say that's what we want it to say right now. The next thing that you can do is you can go up here to preview your site, and if you click that, it's going to show you what your site will look like in a browser, so you can actually see it without all of the editor stuff around. And then you can click over here to back to editor, and you're back and you can make changes wherever you want to go. After that, you want to be able to save your site. So you can go right here. Now, once you save it, you need to know what you're going to call it. So if you click on save, on mine, I'm logged into CMS Teacher. Yours will have your first initial and your last name. So you do not want to save it with anything that has your name. So if your business has your first name in the title, do not name this with your full business name. That's too much information because it'll have your full first name and your full last name, and as a student you don't do that. So you need to give it an alternate name, and it could be as simple as just leaving that name off or figuring something else out. And if you need help with that, just let me know. But for this one, I'm just going to do CMS Teacher. And so my full domain is the HTTPS and then cmsteacher.wixsite.com/cmsteacher. So it's a crazy long URL. Ari says hi.
Hello.
So we have this long URL, but we just hit save and continue, and that will save it. Now, we're not done. It's just saved, but it's not published. Publishing our site will actually get it online so people can see it. So we're going to go right out here to publish. And once it says that, it says, congratulations, your site is published and is live. So you can hit view site. And now our site is online, and if people go to our URL, which is this guy right here, they can see what is on here. and they can click on here so that you can send them an email when your site's live, or if there's any product updates, you can send them an email. So let's go back to our editor, and let's say I didn't want this to be all lowercase. I want to change it, so I'm going to make this all uppercase. So I changed it to be all uppercase, and I want to save it. And now I want to publish it. So I can go down here to publish also, but it's not, if I don't publish it, it hasn't changed. So I have to hit that publish to make it change. So just saving it doesn't make the changes. So you have to publish it to make the changes live. So if I hit refresh, then the changes actually update. So that's a really quick kind of introduction to website. For this project, you do not have to create an in-depth website. You can just have a landing page that says, hey, this is my business name, this is how you contact me. Basically like a business card online would be what your landing page would be. Or you can go on more in depth with a full website if that is kind of more what you're about. If you want to sell things online, you're going to look for an e-commerce site. And that's it. You're ready to go.